minutes.
Okay, so I decided that I'm going to go ahead and record the before, and this is like the intermediate, not really before, but I didn't do a video of before. So initially I had two corner desks on that side. It was had a corner thing in it, so I had two of those, one there and one on this side here where this toolbox is. So, and where I'm standing. So my plan at that point was just to have the desks. And where this desk is right now, I had the desk came out, and then I had a toolbox, and I had my laser printer on it. So I had my the one computer over there, which was for certain things, and then my laptop was on my work desk over here on this side right here, and that way I could print. My laser printer is about 12 years old, so I really couldn't I couldn't figure out how to make it wireless, so I just had to keep it plugged in, so I really couldn't move where it was at. The other computer, so the laptop, I could use either that one or I could use my 12 by 12, but then the other computer, I used it for if I was using my cutting machines, and which are over here now, but that way I could hook it up to them and they would work. Otherwise, it was really hard to get them to work with anything. This computer here, this piece of crap HP, isn't very old, but it just doesn't like to work. It does not like the cutting machines. It doesn't like me to do extra stuff. It'll let me do a video as long as I delete it after I'm done. It's just stupid. And I do have an external drive, but it won't record to the external drive. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but anyway, that's where I'm at. So while I was moving things, I just stuck everything in this corner because I had to sort through everything. And this is not organized by any means, but at least I know where I want things to go. And then here, are the rest of my toolboxes. I absolutely love my toolboxes. I've had these for many years now. I want to say probably since 2015 or 2016, and they are just absolutely wonderful. They're strong, they're sturdy, they hold a lot, and they perform the way I want them to. I don't have to struggle with them. I can't say the same for these white drawers. These, what everybody uses for crafts, I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I have two of them. And they just continually fall apart, and I have to keep screwing them back together. I have to take them apart and glue them. So now this other shelf over here is going to be for my polymer clay setup. So any kind of mold making, polymer clay, or whatever is going to go on that shelf. Right now, it's partially put together, but there's still some things that I need to organize. And I'm also going to go through and make sure that everything I have on that shelf I want. But instead of trying to organize it as I put it together, it just made more sense to me to just put it there, and then I can take one shelf at a time after it's there, and that works for me. Then this shelf here, it has colored ink and ink pens and colored pencils, I think, and just odds and ends of things. It will not stay that way. It will be changed. I just don't know. I just stuck it all there because I didn't have anywhere else to put that stuff. So then as you walk around the room, I have this thing that I created out of a bedside table, and it has casters, and it's my it's a mini scroll saw, and I love it. It works great. So it's probably going to stay in that spot. I can always move it around because it has some really nice casters on it. And then that way I can, I know where it's at. I can pull it over, plug it in, use it, take it back once I clean it up. So I still have these two totes. I don't remember what's in them. I still have those I have to deal with. Behind this desk, this is my adjustable desk. It goes up and down. So once I organize this one, as you can see, it has glue. It has my saws and rulers and whatever. So this desk here will be for putting together room boxes and stuff like that. I'm not sure, and I'll probably use polymer clay on this one. I'm not exactly sure yet to what extent I'm going to do miniatures. I know I just don't have the room for huge doll houses, and they take a lot of time and they're expensive, and I have one in the garage I can't use at all. I have to get rid of it, and I thought I had someone that wanted it, but they haven't come and picked it up yet. So yeah, this looks like a lot of clutter, but it really has a lot of it's going to function as I put it together. So now I have two toolboxes on this side, and these will be for, you know, like this is for like my glue station. This I have to put away. I'm saving these for molds. So if you see stuff like that, that's probably what it's for. So I'm going to make this all miniature related, I think, you know, where I'm going to be using glue and glue sticks and hot heat guns and stuff like that's going to be on this side. Now, the other side is going to be for like mixed media because it's more of a wet table. It'll be more like mixed media. It'll be glue books, or if I can do anything like that, that's where that's going to be. Then I have my 12 by 12 printer right next to it, and so I can still use that. And when I want to do, when I want to use my scan and cuts, I will have room on those toolboxes. Once I've cleared them, I'll have room on there to take the machine, put it on there, and then use it, and then put it back. So it's right next to each other. This is a vintage filing cabinet. It's really nice. So this is going to have lots of stuff in it. I'm not going to open the drawers. And then I had this. I really don't like this shelf. I bought it off of Amazon, and it is very cheesy. That's all I'm going to say. It isn't a very good thing. It's not made very well. It falls apart, and someone put it together for me, and so now I'm going to have to take it apart and glue it. I don't think it was glued, but anyway, it holds some stuff, and it's okay. It's under this table on the one side. It keeps the plastic drawers from, you know, scooting around. And so this is just fine. It doesn't take up a lot of room. These kind of drawers I'm getting rid of. I really don't like them. I don't want them here. So then this is the other part of the room. Hi, Henry. And I play with my kitty here. This is her little play area, and that's her little sofa that she sleeps on. And so that's what it looks like right now. And then this is my office area. I mean, it's not completely put away yet, but it will be. I'm still trying to make some sense out of it. So this is it, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Well, I finally have it all done, at least for now. I have been known to change my studio around several times a year because I find that I need something different. But I really believe this is going to work for me. Everything is within reach. It's comfortable. I'm getting better at figuring out the best lighting and things like that without having to invest major bucks in light boxes and things like that. So right here is my desk. This is where I pay my bills and things like that. I have some of my artwork and some things that, you know, have been gifted or purchased or whatever. The toolbox there, I have 5 and of this type, and I use them for everything, and I'm absolutely thrilled that I bought these. And I've had them since 2016, and they're just like they were the day I bought them. They're great. Never had an issue with them. So the one thing I will say is Bella, my kitty, she spends her time in here with me, so I make sure she's very comfortable and has little places for her to play, and we play together. I made sure that I had a long area that we can, you know, throw toys and, you know, do all kinds of things. This is her runway. This is where we put all her little balls and throw them down there, and you know, we just have a lot of fun in here. So when she's ready to play, that's what we do, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted it this way. Underneath the toolboxes, I have things so that her little toys don't get caught under it. So yes, those things could be put away, but because this is also her room with me, I've done it differently. It doesn't bother me that it's under there. So anyway, this is just a little shoe shelf, and I used it for storing some things like my cutoff saw and some markers and some paints. And then on the bottom is a 6 cube that I have several things in. I'm not going to go into it, but I mean, you can see what's in there. Things that I don't use all the time, but I still want to be accessible. So this toolbox here is for my scan and cuts and all of the accessories that go with it. And then this right here has wood blanks in it, things that I'm going to be using in the near future. And in that cabinet, when you open that up, that has all of my copy paper, which is very heavy, so it had to have a place to go. That's where I put it. The mirror is for Bella because she looks in it, so I put that there for her. It also keeps her toys from going under the cabinet, but she does like going across there and looking at it. This is all Sizzix dies and Sizzix related things, that goes with it. And then I have another scan and cut there. That's an older model, and it still works great, so I'm going to keep it. Then this is my artwork. I love that phrase, do one thing every day that makes you happy. I made these yesterday, the Mr. Fancy Pants. I made it yesterday. I uploaded the video, just trying to make something out of these jeans that were my husband's, so I made them in his honor today. This is his birthday. It's kind of a sad day, but I'm trying to get past it. So these are just things. I love these lights. I got these in the holiday shop at Menards. I got 3 of them, and 2 of them were supposed to be for outside, and I did put them outside, and then I cleaned them up really well and brought them inside. Might as well use them. They're so cute. They kind of remind me of fireworks or maybe even the Sputnik type thing. So I made a video on how I arranged the shelf and what I was doing with it, and I ended up putting it over here instead of on the other desk. So underneath, I have different supplies like gelatos and crayons and things like that, that I used to have in the closet in the storage room, and it was very frustrating to have to go in there and get them. So I have them under here. It doesn't look pretty, but it works. And I just opted to get this really nice stool because there's not a lot of room between the toolbox and this. I ended up getting this really nice light. It was very inexpensive. It's LED. I put that on. It has several lighting options. It's remote, but as you can see, it really does shine bright. And you have different settings. So I'm not going to go through that now, but anyway, I'm still showing you my artwork and things that I love and want to see every day. So I have lots of cards. This is my $10 computer stand that I am slowly converting and making work for me. So now I have my iPad that I really don't like, but I have it up there now. I'm going to try to use it, my laptop, and it really works. I can move it from this desk, I can turn it around for the other desk if I need to, and I can also push it over to the other desk. So this is another setup that I have, that this will be kind of like my cutting table, whether I'm cutting wood or whatever. I do have markers and stuff here, but I don't have anywhere else to put them right now, so they're going to stay there until I figure that one out, but it's not really that important at this point. So under here I have these white drawer cabinets that I got at Michael's, and I really don't like them. They were terrible. They're always falling apart, and I'm always having to repair them. So then we have that light up there in the corner I got at a thrift store, and it needed a shade, and I found that cage at Menards for like $3 and put that together. So that puts some light up there in that corner, and at night it does shine really nicely. So yeah, the shelves I've had in different areas, and this is where they're going to stay. This makes so much more sense. These are all my polymer clay items, molds. Down here is junk jewelry and things like that. And then on the bottom are some more things that, you know, are related to that. Yeah, so more of my artwork. I have this cart was my husband's, and it's full of tools and things. I have inks and supplies in here. They were on the bottom, and it was just too unhandy. So now this is full of tools. This one is full of tools as well. This is all fasteners, clamps, etc. And these are all plastic containers for, you know, mixing paint or storing paint or whatever. But you know, you don't think you have that much until you really put them in a drawer. So then I have this husky thing. I think what I'm going to do with this, I have these bigger punches, and then I have a small drawer over there with smaller punches, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the punches in this drawer, because they'll all fit in here, and then I can rearrange this, but I wasn't concerned about doing this right now. And then this has airbrush and, you know, assorted paints and stuff. So then I have these are screwdrivers, and then these are all magnets that I use when I do any kind of you know, like with dollhouses, and you need to put corners together and stuff. That's what that's for. So this I consider my wet desk. This is where I do stenciling and make messes, and it works out pretty well. And then I have brushes, and I have my paint cart. I have another one of those drawers. That one was my husband's, but I'm collecting things to put in there, and then eventually I will probably get rid of some, because that one scissor drawer is completely full of scissors. There's no room for any more. They were his and mine, so, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a fact. So then I have more of my artwork and some things I collected, another one of those lights. And they're just fun, you know, they're fun to have, and they make me smile, so that's why I have them. Here is the batteries and chargers for the glue gun and for the drills, and you know, plus my modem is there. And then this is all my paints. And then over here, I don't want to make you sick. Anyway, I think it looks good to me, you know, that it's easy to find everything, and everything's accessible. I like having these stick things in carts. I used to have them all in those big bottom drawers of the toolboxes, but it was just too much. So it all fit, but it was a pain in the butt to me. I'd rather have them in the cart where I can pull the cart over. Then this is just all the other things like glues and stuff that I use all of the time. I have another cabinet in the storage room, if you saw that video, that's full of glue. And so this is just what I use. What's in there is what I store. Now, these are stencils and stamps and things like that are in this. It doesn't look organized, but it really is. I mean, it's pretty organized. I have lots of stamps. But anything that's related to that, this is stencils. There's more stamps, stamp collections in there. So then I have, this is kind of a, this is for staplers, like staples that go with the staplers. Then this is my Bostitch stapler and other tools, you know, my Japanese saw and stuff like that. That's kind of a necessity to have put away because if you touch it, you're cut. This is just odds and ends of things that I use all the time, but I don't want them out. And what else? Where the copy machine is, the drawers over there are full of stencils. And then the bottom drawer, this is all stencils. I did that on a video too, where I organized all the stencils. And then the bottom drawer is digital stuff, digital files that I've bought or made. And that's in the bottom. Weighs a ton. But anyway, everything is here, and I really like it. I mean, whenever I do something like this, then I create something in that location, and it has been working for me. So I'm really happy with it. This area, like I said, will be for cutting, you know, cardstock or, you know, small pieces of wood or whatever. That's what this area is for. And then this area over here, I will probably use for glue books and stuff like that. If I know I'm going to be using rubber stamps or whatever, then I'll put it over here because that's where my stamp pads are. And yeah, so I think this is really going to work for me. I'm really excited because it's been almost, well, it'll be 3 years in June since I moved here. And I keep working on it. I keep moving things. And I keep trying to make it work. But I think this time it is going to work. It just feels comfortable. And like I said, it gives me a nice long runway for us to play. And she's happy here. She likes this chair, so do I. So yeah, I'm just really happy with it. So thanks for hanging out with me and watching me put all my stuff away and organize it, and I appreciate it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
And you'll see the magic hiding underneath. Unwind the threads, set them free. Craft a space for creativity. vivid.